Okay, good morning, all of you. So let's start the today's session. In the today's session, we are going to discuss about some case studies on big data analysis. There are three topics given in the syllabus. One is Twitter case study, and then another one is e-commerce. Then one more is blog. Okay, so the Twitter case study, we have discussed in the previous unit. That is when we talk about the real-time analytics platform, that is RTAP, real-time analytics application platform. There, we have discussed, how the Twitter is being used in the big data analysis. Okay, so there we have discussed, say how the tweets are calculated, how the trending is calculated. Okay, so everything we have discussed in the previous topic. So today's session we are just going to discuss about the e-commerce. Okay, this is one of the important domain we have in the real time, as well as it has very significant in the day-to-day life. Okay, so the e-commerce generally it is related to the commerce. That means commerce, what do you mean by commerce, right? It is a kind of making a business and doing a trading. Okay, so it is we come across many trading and e-commerce, that is commerce related things in the in our life. Okay, so say for example, if you say stock market, okay, share markets, and then mutual funds, right? Those also comes under the e-commerce, right? And it's a kind of trading, right? So where you can do your trading online through the internet. If you perform any trading or any business, then you can call it as a e-commerce. Okay, so apart from this, the most familiar things are available or we generally know is like the online shopping websites. Okay, so mostly nowadays people are started using online websites for all purchasing and everything. Okay, so similarly maybe you can see in the mobile app. Mobile app is also used for the commerce purpose, right? So there are plenty of areas you can use this particular concept, that is e-commerce, right? But here, to understand this particular case study, we'll be discussing two areas. One is the stock exchange, and then share market, and then another one is about the online shopping websites. Okay, so the familiar one we consider as Amazon, right? There are other websites also there, Flipkart, and then Snapdeal, right? So there are other number of websites also there, but for discussion, just we'll take the Amazon website. Okay, see, before we get into the real discussion, let's see some of the important point. Maybe you can see there are 7 major advantages of using the big data analytics in e-commerce related application, or otherwise what exactly we'll do in this e-commerce type of application or areas with the help of big data. Okay, so how your big data analytics or big data concept is used in the e-commerce related domain. Okay, so here there are 7 major points, and then the advantages or the discussion topics are given. We are going to discuss one by one now. And there are positive change in e-commerce business. Why the basic reason why we need to apply the big data concept or big data analysis in the e-commerce. Okay, so the main objective is to promote the business or to increase the sales volume and to get the major, that is maximum benefit. Okay, the cost wise also the maximum profit we try to whatever the business organization they're running, their main objective is to gain maximum profit. Okay, so the revenue as well as the maximum profit will be the major objective, and based on this the e-commerce applications are created. That is, we apply the big data analysis concept in e-commerce related domain based on this particular perspective. Okay, here So for example, if you're running a shop, okay, so maybe a mall, and in the mall, if more number of customers are coming and purchasing a lot of items there, and it is very difficult to track each and every customer, which particular customer is going in which floor, and which particular item he is interested in, which particular item he is purchasing. And maybe if a particular customer may view a particular product and he may not buy it, okay. See, you can see the analysis only when you take it in the basket analysis, okay, that we also discussed, right? But if a particular customer is taking a particular product and seeing the particular product, and then maybe he'll just keep the product there itself, okay, so he may not be interested to buy that product, but he's having kind of interest on that particular product, okay. So those type of activities we cannot keep track when you're doing in the manual. At the same time, here in the e-commerce, as you know, the Amazon like websites, they are maximizing the product, that is the profit, as well as the number of customers, number of users in the particular e-commerce websites will be very, very high, okay, compared to the normal way of purchasing, right? So here, what are the major advantages we can get over the big data, okay, when you apply in this type of e-commerce domain? And the first one is we are going to discuss about the elevated shopping experience. Okay, so the keeping track each and every customer's shopping experience and how the customer is shopping the product. Okay, so what are the product he is interested in, right? So what sort of related product he is interested in, right? So whether the particular customer is purchasing that product or he's just simply doing the window shopping, right? So in this kind of thing, you can find out when you use this type of internet-based or e-commerce-based application, and then when you apply the big data analysis, you'll be able to predict this one easily. Okay, so then more secure online payment. So it is actually again nowadays we used to make more purchase through online. Okay, so instead of just going into roaming around in some places, maybe most of the people we prefer to buy online. There are certain items we don't buy online, that is also there. Okay, see, there are different categories of people. They used to buy online certain product, and they used to buy a certain product directly. Okay, so there are other points or increased personalization. Okay, so the other advantage we can get over the big data analysis is increased personalization. Okay, so we are just going to discuss one by one in the subsequent slides. And the next one is optimized pricing and increased sales. And next one is dynamic customer service, generate increased sales, predict trends, and forecast demand. So optimized pricing and increased sales. So maybe you can, when you are purchasing a certain product online, you can have a comparison. Okay, so maybe you can have different online websites are there. So in the online websites, you can have a comparison, and which particular website or which particular organization or the company is providing you very cheaper rate. Okay, so there will be comparative prices will be also there, right? So their objective is also to increase the sales. Okay, so there are certain times you will get more of discount prices, right? So based on the discount prices you can purchase, but again when you go for the discount prices, then maybe you have to compromise with the quality, or maybe it would have been the particular product would have been a old product. Okay, something like that, right? So very fresh and very quality product may not you may not get with a very cheaper rate. Okay, with a very high discount, right? So those are the idea. Those are the things are also there. Okay, so here then the next one is dynamic customer service. That is whenever the customer needs any kind of service or kind of any replacement or whatever, and then that should be done dynamically. Okay, so that should be fulfilled then and there. And then generate increased sales. That is also the another main major objective of using this type of big data analysis concept in e-commerce related websites. So here the everybody is looking to increase their sales. Okay, so thereby they can increase their profit also, right? So that is what the big that is malls are using this type of strategies, right? So they'll fix a very low margin for a particular product, and with when they sell very high quantity of product, obviously they'll be getting more profit. Okay, so but in the very small shops we cannot get this type of advantages, right? And then predict trends, forecast demand. So you can even based on the trend, what is currently going on, okay, what is the last week, and then what is the last month trend was there in the particular set of products, okay, then even you can forecast in the future also, right? There are two things you can do. You can just predict the trend, the past data. With the past data you can find out what had happened in the recent days, and how was the purchasing trend, everything. And then even you can forecast the demand also, okay, maybe in the next few days, or next few weeks, or next few months. So what are the products will be in high in demand, okay? So those things also you can do with the big data analysis, right? So here in the major objective is, as I already told you, uh, in the e-commerce related websites, okay? So whether if you take Stack or stock exchange, okay, or any other trade, right, online trading, and then any commodities selling, right? And then even in the all the e-commerce related websites, right? So they'll be dealing a very high volume of data, right? So our main objective is to consider all the data available in the particular domain, and then or in the particular website. Then we need to do a complete thorough analysis. Then only we can do a correct prediction. Okay, so for that, each and every website in the e-commerce related domain, they'll be dealing very high volume of data. At the same time, one more important point is, in the all the e-commerce websites, just you cannot collect the data, and you cannot do the process later. Okay, so here the one more important highlighted point is, all the e-commerce websites, whatever the so far we have discussed different categories of e-commerce application or the domain. In all the e-commerce domain, the analysis should be done then and there, okay, in the real time. Then only the particular organization can take appropriate and correct decisions. Okay, so that is also very important, right? So you cannot take the decision later as you do in the manual process, right? So just we'll discuss one by one now. The first few points, analyzing big data for e-commerce. So these are the general ideas are used here. Big data focuses on being a productive source of analysis and a sustained discovery for evaluating past trends and performance. This is one of the key points you can see. As we said already, you can analyze the past trend, and then you can analyze the performance of the e-commerce domain. Okay, so with the help of the big data analysis and big data technology, what you can do, you can analyze the past trend. That means in the all the e-commerce domain, what are the things happened recently, or 1 month back, or 1 year back, or whatever. Okay, so everything you can analyze, and based on that you can take a appropriate decision. And then the entire performance of your e-commerce domain or your e-commerce application can also be analyzed with the help of the big data. Okay, so these are the two major areas where we work on the big data, or where we use the big data. So to analyze the past trend, and then to check the performance of the complete e-commerce application, right? Performance development with greater insights to gain higher customer satisfaction, right? The other major thing in all sort of e-commerce domain is a customer satisfaction. Okay, so if you are not able to retain the customer, definitely you will be losing your business. Okay, one of the biggest success in any business is to retain each and every customer. Okay, so if you want to retain each and every customer, then definitely you need to satisfy the customer, right? So there are different categories and different attitude of customers will be there. But as a the owner of any organization, if you want to be successful, then you have to sacrifice certain thing, and then you should be able to compromise with all sort of customers. Okay, so then only you can become a good business person, right? So here in the customer satisfaction, whatever the websites or whatever the e-commerce domain we say, the customer satisfaction is also one of the prime factor which decides your business. Okay, then incorporating big data in e-commerce industry will allow business to gain access to significantly large amounts of data in order to convert the growth into revenue, streamline operation process, and gain more customers. This is the same thing we have said already. That is why we are incorporating, or why we are including the big data in the e-commerce industry. It is main purpose is to convert the growth into revenue. So whatever the growth we want, whatever the profit, the revenue is directly we can say the money. Okay, so that is what the growth we are looking for in any e-commerce organization. And then you should be able to streamline the entire business process, and then what are the operations you are performing in the business, everything should be streamlined, and the entire system should be properly done. Okay, so that is also we'll do with the help of the big data, and then gain more customers. So our one more idea is to pulling or getting new customers, more number of customers, right? So that is also there. So these are the main points. Because of this particular reasons, we use the big data analysis in the e-commerce. Okay, so maybe the final objective is to just industry to flourish. So that means if you're getting more revenue, if you're getting more customer, if you're getting more profit, then only you can develop your business. Okay, so you can see many shops and many companies will be having in only one branch with maybe without big development. Okay, so maybe you can see if a shop they have started about 5 years back or 10 years back, still they'll be in the same condition, right? So there won't be much development in the particular shop or in the particular organization. But there are certain companies and certain shops you can see just over just 2 to 3 years or 5 years of time, they'll start establishing the additional features in their environment or in the shop. Or otherwise, what they'll do, they'll start the another a chain of shops or chain of other organization in other places also. Okay, so there will be a number of branches they'll start opening in multiple places, right? So in that way, so they'll try to develop their business, right? So they'll get more number of customers in the particular locality, and then again when they have more number of branches, and they can have a balanced profit. Okay, in one particular branch or one particular retail shop, maybe the profit may not be much, but the other in the retail shops they can sell in the maximum. Okay, so at least to run the business, they should have the marginal level of profit, then only they can run the business, right? So here the key idea is if an organization, or if maybe an e-commerce related industries or companies, if they start implementing this type of big data related concept and big data analysis, they'll be able to analyze each and every aspect of their business. Okay, so the major one of the reason for why the Amazon is doing well in the last many years, so they are all implementing this type of big data analysis concept, and each and every aspect is analyzed. Okay, so even each and every customer's comments, and then customer rating, ranking, feedback about the vendors, right? So whether the customer is satisfied or not, so each and every aspect is included for their analysis, right? So that is why they are being successful in their business, right? So similarly, here the other aspect related to the big data analysis is optimize customer shopping experience. This is another one of the important area. So the shopping experience should be optimized. Okay, so maybe one thing we have discussed already, we have studied about association role mining. that is also to increase the customer shopping experience. Okay, where the customer will be interested in buying more closely related products. Okay, so in that basis, what you'll do will arrange the entire set of items in the maybe in the shop or in the even in the websites also. Okay, so here with the help of the big data, e-commerce business can identify meaningful customer behavior patterns, purchase histories, and browsing interest. So maybe you know these things will be very familiar. If you see the Amazon websites, there you can see the behavior patterns, what the customer is interested in. Okay, so what are the products they have purchased, the purchase history. Based on the purchase history, there will be a lot of recommendations. Okay, so actually the system is keeping track each and every customer behavior. Okay, maybe a particular customer will be interested in buying some kind of electronic items. Okay, if the other set of customers will be interested in purchasing some other books or any other non-electronic devices or sports material or whatever. Okay, there are different categories of a lot of categories of products are there, and each and every customer, there will be lakhs and lakhs customers are using a particular e-commerce website. Okay, even for that case, if you say a trade or even a stock exchange, okay, online trading, so everything will be used by more number of users. Okay, so even lakhs and lakhs people are doing online trading, commodity trading, and then stock exchange, okay, share market, even in the online shopping. So most of the people are using this type of e-commerce domain, where you need a complete understanding or complete you should be able to understand the customer behavior. Okay, so you should be able to analyze the pattern, how the customer is doing in the what are the products they are interested in, what are the things they are doing. Okay, so what are the content they are interested to see, right? Everything you should be able to keep track, right? So here the purchase history, so what are the things they have purchased, what are the browsing interest, everything you'll be keeping track. Okay, so these data will be collected for each and every customer, and this data will be taken for analysis. Okay, so here just imagine there will be lakhs and lakhs customers will be using the particular website with different perspective or different needs. Okay, so there each and every activity should be monitored, and based on that the entire set of data should be collected. Okay, so based on the collection of data, and we should be able to perform the analysis, and based on the analysis we'll be giving some kind of suggestion to the customers. Okay, so this is a very big task, but when you just look at in the e-commerce site of application or maybe Amazon, it will look very simple, but in the real the coding is, as well as in the real calculation wise, okay, in the real analysis wise, it will take very very tedious process. Okay, so it is not very simply, you cannot predict the customer behavior, right? So it will have it is having a lot of calculations, right? Then therefore online business have the opportunity to retarget the buyers by displaying the recommending products that they are interested in. So maybe suppose if you just click on a particular product, you may not buy it, but with the next time if you just log into the same website or any other website, then you can see that particular product displaying for some kind of recommendations. Okay, so it is a kind of pulling strategy where you are tempting the customer to purchase or buy that particular product. Okay, because the system has predicted this particular customer is interested in this set of products. Okay, so whenever you just move from one page to the other page, and whenever you are moving from one set of product to the other set of product, whenever you click on a particular product, then your system is keeping track. Okay, so whatever the activity you are performing on the particular website, all your activities, each and every click, each and every the pages, each and every content, everything will be monitored. Okay, so that will be observed, that will be your enter the particular domain. For example, if you use Amazon, the Amazon will keep track each and every activity that you perform in the Amazon website. Okay, so based on that, it is trying to predict and analyze your buying pattern, right? So based on that, so it is actually giving you a lot of recommendations, the related products as a recommendation. Okay, so the big data can help drive more customers to online stores, thereby positively impacting the overall region of interest. We call it as a region of interest. Okay, that means there are certain customers will be only mainly focusing on some mobiles or laptops, okay, or any sports materials or sports items, right, or any other, maybe whatever may be the category, right? So dresses, shoes, watches, okay, so anything, right? So based on that, you can find the region of interest, and based on the region of interest, you can give the recommendations to the customers. Okay, then the higher customer satisfaction that we already said. So each and every e-commerce application should have the intention to satisfy their customer. As I said already, there will be different categories of customer. Okay, so but with certain limit of compromisation, the organization has to provide certain satisfaction, that is should satisfy the customer needs. Okay, so the poor quality of shopping service impact the shopping experience of the customer as well as the reputation of the e-commerce service providers. Maybe you can see in the regular shopping also, like when you go to a shop, suppose if you are not properly invited or if you're not properly treated, okay, then sometimes if you purchase the product and then if you want to replace, and then if the shop is not ready for replacement, right, or not ready for any type of discount, any discomfort with the customer will definitely will be the loss for the shop. Okay, so the next time what you'll do, the customer will not go into that particular shop again, right? If the customer had any bad experience with the particular shop, the customer will not go again to the same shop. Okay, so if the shop is started losing this type of customer regularly, then definitely the particular shop or the particular e-commerce, maybe you can call it as e-commerce domain also, so that will be using the business. Okay, so maybe here with the advantage of the big data, you can just predict the customer satisfaction level, right? So whether they have all the vital information to help the providing better solutions to shopper needs. Okay, so whether the customer has satisfied with your product, okay, or he has any complaint with the particular product, whether suppose if the customer needs any kind of replacement or any service, whether that is done or not. Okay, so everything should be analyzed here, right? So retaining the customer is also one of the important thing. And then the another one is streaming analytics. We have the streaming analytics. We already studied about streaming data, right? So the streaming analytics will be doing the analysis on real time. Okay, so here you can see the real-time business intelligence. Streaming analytics is the real-time business intelligence. Okay, so here based on the buyer's demographics, that means the population and the journey to a particular e-commerce store, or provides a lot of insights that will help in personalizing shopper experience and generate more revenue. So this also streaming analytics, like how many number of the customers are going into a particular e-commerce website, okay, or how many people are buying a particular product, right? So that will be analyzed on the go, that is in the real-time basis, right? So then again, the traffic amount and then online transaction, these insights also help in making an effective business strategies. That is how many number of people are making online purchase, okay, to a particular website, and then how much online transactions are done, right? So everything you can analyze with the help of the big data concepts. And recommendation engine. So this recommendation engine we studied already in the different type of recommendation system. Their collaborative recommendation, and then context-based recommendation, hybrid recommendation, okay, and then knowledge-based recommendation. There are different level of recommendation system we studied already. So here in the recommendation system, it is actually keeping track the all the users activity, and then based on the user activity, the recommendation system will suggest the user to purchase a particular set of items. Okay, maybe in the recommendation system you can see for based on your purchasing pattern or the previous customers purchasing pattern, there are certain products will be recommended. Okay, so maybe you would have experienced this one. Suppose if you purchase anything in the Amazon, these are the recommended items for you. okay, or this particular product is purchased along with this set of products by other customers. Okay, there will be a combination of products you can purchase, which is actually they have created based on the previous customer, those who actually purchased in the same pattern. Okay, so likewise, you can do the recommendation engine, that is recommendation system also can be that is, it can be created with the help of the big data analysis. Okay, then personalized shopping experience that we already said. Each and every customer's actions should be properly monitored, and based on that, the how the customer is recommending, or how the particular customer is experience in the particular website or the particular e-commerce domain. Okay, so here the big possible with the big data tools that analyze all customer activities in a e-shop. So all sort of customer activities can be monitored and can be tracked with the help of the big data analysis concepts. Okay, then these are the other things like suppose if a particular customer is clicking on a particular product and he may not be interested, he may not be added that particular product in the cart, okay, shopping cart. But again, what you can do, you can make the customer to purchase, you can give some kind of discount. Okay, you can say this particular product is given this much discount this time. Okay, so sometimes you can say this, if you purchase the particular product within this time limit, okay, within 2 hours or within 3 hours or within 5 hours, then you will get this much discount. Okay, something like that. Okay, so that's that type of pulling strategies you can do with the help of the big data, right? So these are the important aspect we do in the day-to-day life when you deal with the e-commerce related websites. Okay, so these are the things discussed here. Maybe suppose we want to give more additional discount to make the customer to purchase your product. Okay, those things you can do. And voice of the customer, here in the voice of the customer, you will be giving all their kind of feedback. Okay, so whether the customer is satisfied, it is happy and very happy, the product is great, okay, then product is not good or it is not worthy to buy. So those all statement, everything you can keep track with the help of the big data analysis, big data tools, and then you can make the appropriate the customization there. Okay, so that is what the voice of the customer. It is all about what the customer is feeling and how the customer is giving a feedback for a particular product. And dynamic pricing based on the selling rate, as well as the based on the demand of your particular product, you can fix the dynamic pricing also. Okay, so you can fix the somewhat discount amount, or you can reduce the, or sometimes if the demand is more, then the price will be increased. Okay, so this dynamic pricing also you can perform with the help of the big data concepts. Okay, so demand forecasting, so you can forecast in the future trend, maybe in the next few days or next month, if there any festival or any other season, right? So there are monsoon, winter, something like that, right? So based on that, you can predict, and even you can do the forecasting also. What are the demand will be there? What are the particular product will be in high demand in the near future? Okay, so those type of things you can do with the help of the demand forecasting, right? So in the demand forecasting, for example, the big data needs serious approach to collecting, analyzing the visualizing analysis result. Maybe this particular demand analysis you can predict from the even the last year or many few years record. Based on that also you can do the prediction or demand forecasting. Okay, thank you. Hi learners, please subscribe to my channel and also press bell icon for latest video updates. Please do not forget to like, comment and share. Thank you.